You all set?
Oh no, I think she's frozen again.
Did she freeze?
Good to go.
Oh, there
okay.
she is.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the call tonight. I hope you can hear me. Oh, am I freezing?
No, we're good now.
Uh-oh. Okay. Am I good? Okay. All right. Well, my name's Olivia. I hope that I'm not freezing anymore. I'm going to log in on my phone too, just in case this happens again. But I am super excited. Welcome everybody onto the call. I'm really excited to introduce our speaker. But first, I'll tell you a little bit about me really short. I'm 25. I am from Denver, Colorado. I have been a part of this amazing company since I was 17. I was kind of just grandfathered in, didn't have a choice. And then at 22, I actually made my own decision to work this alongside my full-time job. And it has been the best thing I've ever done. I am super excited to be on here with you guys. If you have a pen and paper, get it out, because Payton's going to drop some knowledge. She's going to drop some wisdom. I absolutely love this girl. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Hello.
You keep freezing, but we can hear you.
You froze.
I'm frozen.
Am I free? Am I back?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I don't know where I stopped. I got super excited. I'm logging in on my phone too. So I'm just gonna introduce Payton really quick. Okay, I love this girl. I met her through this company. We have become really great friends. We have done Facebook Lives together. Our family they're all really great friends. We spend holidays together. I'm so sad because she just moved away from us here in Denver to Chula Vista, California to support her amazing husband, who is an Olympian now. This is just crazy. I'm so excited for her. She's going to share with you a little bit about herself and her story, but also about this amazing opportunity we have here at LifeVantage. She's a Pro 4, and like I said, I absolutely love this girl. She worked in the restaurant industry, and she's also an amazing, amazing photographer. So with that, I'm going to hand it over to you before I lose service again. Payton Melphy, because you're married now.
Thank you so much, Olivia. I'm truly just thankful every day for this business because I get to meet great people like Olivia. I love having Olivia as a friend. It's been, honestly, we've gotten to grow up a little bit together. Like she said, our families get along. Olivia kills this business. I learned so much from her, and I look up to her a ton. So I'm so honored to have her introduce me today, and thanks everybody for jumping on the call. I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible because I value everybody's Wednesday night, and I know everybody has precious time and things to do. So I'm just going to touch on my story a little bit here. I learned about this business when I was 14 years old. My mom actually got involved in this business first out of my family. She was a hairstylist for 20. Can you hear me? Oh, I'm unmuted. All right. My mom was a hairstylist for 21 years. She worked the majority of my family. My dad was out chasing a dream of being a professional musician. And as he was gone 300 days a year, chasing a dream, not much money was coming in. So my mom was constantly working to support our family. That being said, growing up, I didn't get to see them often. My dad was off most of the year, and my mom was working all the time. So it was kind of like growing up by yourself. I don't have any siblings, so there's a lot of lonely times, but I understood what was going on until my mom joined this business, and it was kind of like, all right, this is different. And honestly, I was kind of mad about it. I didn't understand it at all. My dad was mad about it, so therefore I was kind of mad about it too. I'm like, well, if you're mad, maybe I should be mad about it as well. And it was just from not understanding. We didn't listen, we didn't care to listen, and we didn't want to learn about it. Fast forward 18 months, my mom actually got to retire from her 21-year career, which is crazy. You hear of people retiring from their careers after 6 years of being in their trade. My mom did it in 18 months, and at that point, my dad and I were like, holy cow, maybe this is something we should look at. So fast forward 2 years, I asked for this business for my 16th birthday. Used to be able to get grandfathered in at that age. Now it's 18. However, I asked for that instead of a car. I've always been very entrepreneurial. I actually started a photography business when I was 14. I started taking senior pictures of my friends who were seniors when I was freshmen. It was an easy way to make money during the summer, and I'd save up that money so I didn't have to work during the year. That kind of fast forward to I started doing weddings at 16 years old, and most people you see in the wedding industry are probably like 20 to 30 years old. And here's just little high school Payton showing up to weddings, and I'm like, how old are you? So I've always been I've always been in that kind of mindset of I wanted to work for myself. I saw how it was with my family, and my mom didn't have time. I thought if I could own my own business, then I would be able to have and create my own time. But also with having a photography business, which I'll talk about a little bit more, is that in order for me to get paid, I am required to trade my time for money. I don't have a team of people, so I create my own website. I go out and shoot. I don't create residual income from that. Once I do one photo shoot, I'm not getting royalty off that. It's like a one and done sort of thing. Kind of sidetracked there, but I asked for this instead of a car. It was something huge. A lot of my friends were like, you were a crazy girl, don't you want a car? I'm like, no, I'd rather just have a business, actually. So all I have to say here is when opportunities are presented to you, you must listen with an open mind. When I first heard about this, I didn't have an open mind, neither did my dad. So I ask, as on this webinar, just have an open mind. It may not be for you, it may be for you. Either way, I'm glad you're here, and it's something that you get to learn about and take it or leave it sort of thing. There's no pressure here at all. So I'm just going to talk about this company a little bit. It started a while ago, and it actually started with a man named Joe McCord. He is the father of free radical research, and he actually invented our flagship product. Our product was actually invented out of my hometown in Colorado, which is really cool. Shout out to your hometown is Colorado too. But he created a product that was done with 40 years of research, which is a long time. I haven't even been alive for 40 years. I can't imagine researching one certain thing for 40 years, and this product came out of that. And what that product was claimed to do by him was lower your oxidative stress by 30% or 40% in 30 days. So if you hear a claim like that, you're going to think, wow, that's a little absurd there. And just to back it up a little bit, oxidative stress, if you're not familiar with oxidative stress, it's the wear and tear on your body. It's at the epicenter of almost every single disease in the human body, and actually probably mammals in general, not just the human body. Think of an apple. When you cut open an apple and leave it on the counter, it browns. It slowly turns brown, or an avocado, for instance. I wish they last longer. They turn brown so quick. But that's what oxidative stress is. It's just like rotting from the inside out. So that claim, the 40% in 30 days, kind of got ABC's attention and a lot of other people's attention in the health industry. ABC Primetime Investigative Report came to LifeVantage, which is the company that we were a part of, and they say, hey, I'm calling BS on your claim here. And they said, we'd love to do an investigative report on your product. And most people, they'd be like, no, thanks, please go away, we don't want to be on TV. But LifeVantage said, hey, come on in, we have nothing to hide, we believe in our science, we've done 40 years of research on this product, it works. The point of ABC Primetime, if you haven't seen it, it's basically to go into companies that they think are robbing the public or telling false information to the public. It's basically to protect the public. How many times am I going to say public today? I don't know. But they came right in, and actually John Quinones got on TV, and the claims of lowering your oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days, he actually surpassed the claim. So it actually did better than what we claimed it did. Everything in that report is actually positive. Whoever got you on this call tonight, they can point you in the direction if you'd like to see that video. It's pretty awesome. It's a little dated, but you get to see at least where this came from, which is really cool. Let's see here. I have notes because I'm in the process of moving. My mind's all over the place, so just bear with me a little bit. So after that, it kind of blew up. People wanted that product. The second it hit the air, people are like, what? This is something that basically reduces how fast I age. Where can I get my hands on that? Because no one wants to age quicker. Everyone wants to age slower. So it blew up. People bought it like crazy. And then it kind of died off. The the buzz of it kind of died off. And the issue here is that this product was on retail shelves. So it was on Vitamin Cottage, GNC, things like that. And it has a huge story to tell, as you can tell. 16-year-olds that work at Vitamin Cottage aren't going to be over there saying, you need to buy this product, because they really don't get anything out of it. It's just like any other, they see it as any other product on the shelf. They're here for their hourly commission. And that was the issue. They had this awesome product. It blew up at first, but then it died off. So a guy came in and he said, hey, listen, you have a serious product that no one's ever seen before. It's going to die and go away if you don't change what you're doing. And what he meant by that is that by being sold on retail shelves, no one was going to hear the story. They decided to change it to network marketing, and Joe McCord really did not want to do that. He's like, no, network marketing companies suck, basically, and their products are never good. They just claim things, and they really don't do those things. And they said, listen, it has a story to tell. You need to get this in the hands of people, have them try it, and then tell other people about it. Every single person on this product has a different reaction to it or different results. So it's hard to just, it's not a cookie cutter sort of product. No one's going to have the same results. So they changed it into the hands of network marketing and people-to-people marketing, and it took off from there. And, you know, everything's dandy now. But that was 8 years ago. We've been a network marketing company for 8 years now. And I'll describe that a little bit later. I'm going to kind of bounce back and forth. We're a debt-free company, which is awesome. Not a lot of companies can say that. We're actually positive, and we weren't like that when we were in retail. So LifeVantage, we're basically a company that is biohacking the aging code. We're leading in the industry of nutrigenomics, and if you're not familiar with the term of nutrigenomics, it's the study of the interaction of basically nutrition and your genes. So instead of supplementing yourself and your body, you're creating your genes to produce themselves and to take care of themselves. You're not just pumping yourself, but you're not supplementing yourself. You're turning on your genes and you're wanting your body to work for itself. Let's see here. So I'm going to start with products, kind of just go over what we have to offer, what has come from Protandim, and what has happened since then. But keep in mind, in the back of your head, have a business viewpoint on this as well. Either way, if you decide to do this or not, it's great. If you decide to be a customer, that's great. If you decide to build this business alongside with us, that's great too. But think about it from an entrepreneurial standpoint and while you're listening to products as well. So our products, out of our whole company, we have 80% of our company, people just take the products. They are not even a part of this company. They are not a business builder. They simply just subscribe to take our products every single month. That is huge, because you hear most multi-level marketing companies where 20% of their company takes the products, but 80% are business builders, so they already take the products. So we're flip-flop. So that just goes to show how credible and awesome our products are. People are just wanting to keep buying them. Another thing that I should talk about, which I completely forgot my story because this is so recent to me. I recently got married. I met my husband through this business actually years ago, 5 years ago to be exact. And since then, the reason we moved out to Chula Vista is he's actually training for the next US or the next Olympics, but he's on the US rugby team. Why this has to do with this is that he is only able to take certain products. So if you're a collegiate athlete, an Olympian, you can only take a certain type of product. So it's called the Banned Substance Control Group, and all of our products are approved by them. So any Olympian, any collegiate athlete, any professional athlete, they can take our products and it's completely safe. Fun fact for you, most people don't know that actually. So where it all started was Protandim, which I talked about. It is made up of 5 plant ingredients, so it's all natural. It's $40 a month. It has 23 peer-reviewed studies on it. If you want to look up a website called pubmed.gov, what that is, it's the Public Library of Medicine, and it's actually our tax dollars at use. And that's where the best go to see what's new in the medical industry, what's good in the health industry. They go to check that out. We have 23 peer-reviewed studied research on our products, on just Protandim alone, which is huge because only 10% of studies that get published there, no, Only 10% of studies that get submitted there get published. So to have 23 on just one of our products is huge. Also, we have 11 patents just on that product. This is the first time ever in history that a product has ever gotten a patent on something that's all natural and for what it does on the body, and we have 11 patents on that. What the NRF2 pathway is, it's the antioxidant response pathway. So when you hear of antioxidants, you usually hear of like, eat your blueberries, have your wine, have your oranges. Blueberries only eliminate one free radical, or one antioxidant to one free radical, whereas Protandim, it eliminates 1,000,000 to 1. So the difference is that you create 300 sextillion free radicals a day, and that's a lot of blueberries you have to eat if you want to eliminate it that way. So that's just kind of a little science part. I'm not a science person whatsoever. This company has actually created more scientific person out of me, but I just got to share this with you because it's mind-blowing for someone that doesn't even care for science much. Our next product is called Protandim NRF1. So this deals with the NRF1 pathway. We have 1 US patent on it, which this is one of our newer products. So Protandim has been around longer than 8 years. Protandim NRF1 is fairly new. So we have 1 US patent on it. It's the energy response pathway, and it builds mitochondria in our cells. Our mitochondria is a powerhouse in our body, and without that, you kind of just shrivel up and don't have any energy. So this is huge with brain function. I know that this is, I read a lot about mitochondria with MS and diabetes because it deals with the mitochondria, which is kind of interesting. And then, let's see here. I just wanted to quote this study by Washington State, going back to the studies on our product. Washington State published in their study that they took their own money to do and said, NRF2 may well become the most extraordinary therapeutic and extraordinary preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. Think about that. That's crazy. This is our products and our company, and they're putting themselves on the line to make a claim like this about what we have to offer. We don't do our own studies, actually. We actually have only one study that LifeVantage has done on their product. It was the first study. Every single other study has been done by other people's money. So we have, for example, like National Institute of Health, Harvard, American Heart Association, LSU, CU, and like we have many more. And if you want to watch the PubMed, or not the PubMed, the ABC Primetime video, it kind of, there's a good one on YouTube, but it also talks about who's done our studies, which you can see more about that. And just to give you a visual representation, I don't do slideshows because I like to keep it simple for everybody, but just so you have a visual, here's Protandim NRF2, Protandim NRF1. You can do these in a bundle as well for $80, which might seem like a lot to some people, but it's all about what your perspective is on it and what your priorities are. Some people spend $80 a week on liquor or alcohol. Some people spend $80 on their health. I don't know. It's just up to you. Some people spend $80 in coffee, but it's completely up to you. My priorities are pretty strong on my health. Another product we have to offer is our omega-3, which is brand new, and I'm loving this product so much, and I'm learning more and more about it every day. But basically what it does, it supports cognitive health, cardiovascular health, skin, and immune system. And the best thing about this, I've been taking fish oil since I was a kid. I've always played sports. My chiropractors always recommend them, but I hate them because they taste like fish. And they have that gross fishy aftertaste, and even if you burp, which is a little bit too TMI, you constantly just have that fishy taste. This does not have this, and this is the first time ever. I've taken so many different brands of this, and it's crazy. And what I learned is that if you have the fishy kind, it means that it's rancid. Basically, it's spoiled. It's not good for you to have. This is a great aftertaste, which is kind of weird to say. And then Pet Tandem. Pet Tandem was created because people were giving their horses, cats, dogs, Protandim NRF2. We actually gave it to my English Bulldog. My mom did actually, because this was before my dad and I believed her and we wouldn't take the products. And we gave it to our old English Bulldog, and she loved to skateboard. She'd skateboard once a week and she'd get so tired and then she wouldn't be able to do it anymore, but she loved it so much. So my mom started feeding it to her because there's no placebo effect on animals. Animals can't lie to you. They can't say, oh, it's not working. My dog started skateboarding 4 to 5 times a day and would just ask to go, 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 go again. And she was 12 years old by the time she died. She started taking Protandim when she was 10, and bulldogs usually live 8 to 10. So just to give you an idea, if you don't want to take it yourself or don't truly believe it, give it to an old animal because they can't lie to you. You can truly see how it affects them. That's another thing. Dogs, you can relate oxidative stress to dogs. Dogs age 7 times faster than humans because they have higher levels of oxidative stress. Anyways, True Science. This is our skincare line. So if you see kind of a trend, all of this has Nerve True technology. We wanted to create products that were based off of Protandim and that help everything that we create, we want to help the body with. So that's the trend we have going on. So we have True Science skincare line, which is, here's a little entrepreneurial fact for you guys. The skincare industry is an $800 billion industry a year. Mic drop right there. $800 billion a year for skincare. Women spend that much money a year on skincare. So if you're thinking business, this is huge. So this is one of my favorite things, actually one of my husband's favorite things as well. We have a facial cleanser, we have a toner, we have the anti-aging cream and a serum, which I bet Jamie agrees he probably loves this stuff. I know men like it because it's great to shave with, and the toner is an awesome aftershave. Also, this isn't our first aid kit at home. My family is a super adventurous family. We do a lot of extreme sports and stuff. These products on burns, scars, scrapes, cuts is amazing. Hives, rashes, literally anything. This is the first thing in our first aid kit, and we always have to have it with us. It's the only skincare line in the world that has Nerve 2 technology. It's also patented. It's a patented, wow, that's a hard word, formula. It's patented formula for your skin. Your skin's your largest organ, and you need to take care of it. Just a fact. And it also eliminates fine lines and wrinkles. It takes it away. It doesn't just appear that way. There's a lot of products out there that they have plumpers and fillers, and they just appear that they smooth over your wrinkles, whereas this actually has a science to eliminate that. And I'm quite honestly curious about how I'm going to look when I'm like 30, because I'm almost 22 in 13 days, and I get mistaken for like 15 all the time just for my face. But I've been taking these products since I was 14, so I'm really curious to know. Next thing is Axio, which is, I'm drinking it right now. Axio is our mental clarity drink, also energy drink. Comes in a cute package like this. I love this. My husband loves it. He drinks it before his games, his matches, because it's not just an energy drink. It doesn't give you jitters, and it doesn't give you a crash. It's also mental clarity. I know a lot of people, for instance, my mom's good friend just started giving it to her son who has ADHD, and his teacher had to call her in and ask what they were doing differently, because he's had him in her class this whole year and he's starting to perform way better. And he even admitted, he said, I love taking Axio. And mind you, he's only 10 years old. He's like, I love taking Axio before school because it just makes school so much more interesting, and I can pay attention now, which honestly warms my heart, because doing this business, you get to help so many people. It's not about just helping yourself, and you can't grow this business by just helping yourself, which I'm all about. So Axio, it has Nerve 2 properties again. It helps with mental clarity, mood stability, focus. It ups the information processing and attention in your body. It lifts brain fog. It increases the resilience to stress. I mean, like, there's nothing bad about this product. I just love everything about it. And all for the people that are all into facts about energy drinks. There's natural sweeteners. It's gluten-free. There's no added sugars. It's natural flavors, low calorie, low carbs, natural colors, vegan, non-GMO, and it's also on the banned substance control group. So Cody can take this before his games. He doesn't get in trouble. I just love it. Sometimes I make it the night before, and I drink it right when I get up, and it really helps me in my day. It just makes the day so much better. And then last product I'm going to talk about is our Physique line. It's our smart weight management system. So this is going to be, we have protein. I feel like I'm doing like show and tell here. Our protein, and I just wanted to show you guys these too, because I take these products every single day. I just got a new order of Physique in. The fat burn, let me go in order here in my notes. So it's a smart approach. It's not a magic pill. It's not a take this and lose weight sort of thing, but it does help a lot. So what you start with is a 7-day cleanse. This is this bottle. It's a cleanse. It's just 7 days. You take the pill 7 days and it starts your body so it's at a good clean field to start your other products. And then the probiotic, which this is one of my most favorite products. I travel a lot and I go out of the country. And if you're not familiar with a probiotic, it puts the healthy bacteria in your body and combats bad bacteria. It also supports gut function, which your gut is your second brain in your body, and 70% of your immune system lives in your gut. So this is a great product. No probiotic, though, is the same, as I have learned, because most probiotics actually dissolve and stop their process in your saliva and your stomach acid before it even moves to your intestines where it works the best. So this is patented as well and coded. But what I was saying is I travel out of the country a lot, and this is my lifesaver. Going to another country and you're having foods that have different bacteria and water with different bacteria. And if you go in the ocean, you're getting tons of bacteria in your body and does not result well, if you know what I mean. So this really helps. I recommend this for everybody, even on the day-to-day. These I wake up every single morning, which we make different packs now. I'm not going to get into that because this is already going to be longer than I thought, but I would suggest these. If you're going to start with anything, I do these packs. I take these religiously every single night and morning, and I have them for the past, well, this one for the past 6 years, and then these as they come out. But anyways, off of my tangent of traveling and why you need probiotic. Also the fat burn. I love this because I am someone who is not a huge fan of working out. I struggle with working out actually sometimes. And what this does for me is I'm still an active person. I'd say I eat healthy. I get outside. I walk around and stuff. But I don't like going to the gym as much, I should say. This I love because it's still, what it does is it takes your fat and eliminates it. It's your visceral fat. I can never say that word, visceral fat. And this is your most stubborn fat in your body, and it's the hardest one to get away. But I love this because even when I'm not working out, I can still see a difference in my body. When I am working out though, this really does, I can really tell a huge difference. This is also good if you're a person that likes to go to the gym and you're a big gym junkie. It's good for when you're cutting and leaning out and really wanting to get like carved abs and carved muscles. This is your friend. But I take it on the daily. I know people that don't work out and take it and just keeps their body looking good. And then our protein powder. This is not a meal replacement. There's a lot of people that use protein as a meal replacement. This is not. This is used as a snack or after working out, or I just eat it as a late night snack, honestly. Sometimes I just mix it with some fruit or whatever else I have lying around. It's so good. And honestly, I've never liked a protein powder before. My husband has bags of different proteins, and he's ditched them all for this one. This one tastes so good. There's only 1 gram of sugar in here, which go look on your protein shakes, go look on your protein powder. There's actually quite a bit of sugar in that, which I did not know before doing this or before this protein. So I love it. Oh, another thing. These things are called Beauty. They're supposed to go into your protein shakes. There's also one for Curb, which just curbs your appetite. But this one I want to specifically talk about because I feel like it gets slept on, honestly. It's our Beauty. It's our collagen adder. Some people add it to the protein. I just mix it straight with water. And the reason I love this product is because most people, when they're heard about collagen, it's like, oh, get nicer skin, or oh, it grows your hair and your nails. My aunt, she suffers probably for like 40 years now. She could not walk on carpet without wearing shoes or thick socks. She also lives on a lake and can never walk on the sand because it hurt her feet so much. She started implementing this into her daily routine, and now she can walk on concrete without shoes on, which is nuts because since I was little, I've always known that. She always wore her squishy flip-flops or her socks. And I have terrible knees. I played competitive softball 10 years out of my life, 15 years of my life. And I was a catcher and my knees suck. And I also have Lyme disease, which I have arthritis with that. So my knees usually suck. And whenever I take this, my knees start to feel so much better. So I just had to say that because it's not just for a vanity thing, it's also for joint mobility as well. And that's basically all our products. I know I just rambled on a ton about that. I don't even know how long I've been doing this, so I apologize, everybody. I'm just going to talk about the business part really quickly. I could talk about the products honestly forever. Like I said, I hated science before this, but this just intrigues me, and I felt a difference in my own body. Another reason I got involved in this, I didn't believe in the products. Like I said, I used to have the worst chronic migraines ever. I missed about a month total of school my freshman year of high school, and that was not faking it on that one. A lot of people are like, oh, you just faked it to stay home. No, I had such bad migraines where I had to be away from the light or sound or anything. And I started taking Protandim Nerve 2, which I'm not saying cured it or anything, because Protandim doesn't claim to prevent, cure, mitigate any sort of disease or anything. But that was the only thing I did different, and I have not had a migraine. I've had one migraine since then, and that's when I forgot to take it. So I believe it's probably that, but could be something else too. So how do you get involved? And this is the time where you're gonna probably decide, do I wanna be a customer and just take the products? Do I wanna do the business? Do I wanna not, and I just wanna support my friend? That's great. So this is kind of the difference between a customer versus a distributor. A customer, you can order products, you can subscribe on a monthly. All these products you take on a monthly basis. So, which is nice because I hate going, this is like a one-stop shop, because I hate going to like go to Sephora to get my face products, go to GNC to go get my supplements, go to get Whole Foods because they don't have the certain supplements at GNC. Seriously, it's a one-stop shop. So you can order products if you'd like, but what excites me is being a distributor. I love being able to share this with other people. So I chose to be a distributor. I saw what it did for my family financially and physically with their health, and I wanted to be that person to talk to other people about this as well. I felt pretty selfish just keeping it all to myself. So as a distributor, there's 3 ways to get in. We have a silver pack, gold pack, and platinum pack. Our silver pack is $350, our gold pack is $650, our platinum pack is $1,250. $1,250. I'm going to talk about the platinum pack because that's what I got in on, and it's honestly the most duplicatable and it builds your business quicker. Just to give you an idea, some people have never owned a business think $12,000 or $1,200 is pretty expensive and a lot of money. Just to give you an idea, my photography business, that is not even my camera, just the body of it, not the lens, is more expensive than it is to start your own business in this. Just to give you a little bit of an idea. And I do not get paid as much in that as I could in this. That's just what I chose to get in on, sorry about that. Our business kit, that's what you get with it. So you get a business kit, everything is the same on the packs. What is the difference is that you get more volume when you're starting to build your business, the higher you get up, and you get more product. So you get a business kit, and what comes with that is a website, which is awesome. You don't have to create your own website. You don't have to track your own numbers. You get a system, which you get to follow. It's not just like, I don't know what to do. What do? I have to reinvent the wheel. You're literally playing follow the leader, which is awesome. You get marketing materials. Another thing is, with that product, you're saving money initially on your initial product order. So as coming in on a platinum pack, you're saving 30% instead of just buying outright. You get 2 tickets to national events, which I'd say if you're going to do this business, $10 events. You learn more at the events. You get to see a bigger picture on who does this business. And then you also get a team of people, which is one of my favorite things. You don't do this alone. And honestly, it goes beyond just your personal team. Like Olivia's not on my team, Jamie's not on my team, but we all work together and we all support each other. This isn't just about you and yourself, like I keep saying. You get a team of people that support you and they're like-minded, so it makes things a lot easier. So anytime you get involved in a business, you want to know, okay, how am I going to get my investment back and how am I going to make money? So in this business, there's 8 ways to get paid. Don't worry, I'm not going to talk about them all, but if you'd like to know more, ask the person who had you jump on this call. And what I like is you get paid weekly and monthly. So the monthly aspect is residual income, also known as royalty income, which Olivia and I do a live about that every 15th of the month if you want to watch it. And then the weekly is the sign up, like if you sign up a customer or if you sign up a distributor. The upfront money, if you sign up a preferred customer, which is just someone that's ordering product, you get 40% commission on their first order. That's huge. A business, if you sign up someone in a business, you get 40% on their business pack that they sign up on. So for example, if someone signs up and places a $100 order, you're going to get $40 the next week. If you sign someone up to do this business with you, you could get anywhere between $100 and $400 the next week. So if you think about it, you come in on the Platinum Pack, you sign up 3 people, and there's your money back, and then you're on even playing field, and it's awesome. There's your money back really quickly. And I've seen people do this in a week. I've seen people do it in a month. It just depends on you and how quickly you talk to people. So I'm going to touch on residual income really quick. I'm almost done. I'm sorry, guys. I'm taking too long. Is there a timer on here or a clock or anything, or was I supposed to look at the time before we started? Probably. Oh, thank you. All right. So residual income. Residual income is one of the coolest things ever. How I learned about it is also known as royalty income. Like I said, my dad was a professional musician. He still gets royalty checks to this day. Authors do it. Artists get it. Musicians. It's doing the work once, getting paid over and over again. So you write a song, it gets played again, you get paid. You create a book, like J.K. Rowling. She made Harry Potter. Think of how many times that book sold. She made the book once, and she gets paid multiple times. In this business, you sign up a customer once, and they continue to sign, or not continue to sign, they continue to reorder every single month. So people that I signed up to be in this business or as a customer when I was 16 years old, they're still ordering 6 years later. I'm still getting a check off of that 6 years later. And one thing that's huge about this, my husband, so he has a sponsorship through the U.S. Army. He went to basic training, and basically he had to become a soldier in order for them to pay his salary. So he went and sacrificed his time away from rugby and his true career to go and join the Army. Okay, well, he's in the Army, he's not building his business, he's not growing his business, he's strictly there. Every single month that he was there, he continued to get paid on things he did 5 years ago. Why is this huge? Because you're not trading time for money, you're leveraging your time and your money. So you're not going to work and getting paid, trading your time for hours. You can't, I don't know, the lifestyle that everyone wants nowadays is not going to be achieved by working one job 40 hours a week. It's just not. And if it is and you're getting a great salary, awesome for you, but when is that time going to be available for you to even enjoy that money? You buy a house or you rent a place and you have 2 days to enjoy that place, Friday and Saturday, or Saturday and Sunday. And all you got to do in that house is go to sleep at night and watch TV. Like, there's no traditional job that can supplement a life that I would want. And I think that's pretty similar with most people on this webinar. When are you ever going to enjoy that? You have no time. It's either you have a lot of time and no money, or a lot of money and no time. And this is something that you can do on top of your full-time job. You can do it as a side hustle. You can do it as your full-time job if you want. It's really up to you. I build this and my photography business. And yes, I did this when I was 16. I was making a residual check every single month from $400 to $800 a month as a 16-year-old in high school. My senior year, I took a break from this. Life got in the way, and now I'm doing it full throttle again. I moved into a new place. I moved across the country with my husband, and we're doing this business together as, like, this is what we want to do. He can't have a job because he works 50 hours a week playing rugby. I could have a job, but that just doesn't seem like very beneficial. I could go work in a restaurant, which I did in Colorado, and I'll probably do again to meet more people, but you're not going to create, even with my photography business, in order for me to get paid, I have to work. I have to create the website. I have to go meet the customers. I have to book customers. I have to buy new equipment. It's just not the same. I can't make that much money. It's not really about money. It is about money, but it's not about money at the same time. As I build a family in my life, I don't want it to be like how I grew up. I never got to see my parents. They were always working, and they put our family on their back to make sure I had a good life. But at the same time, like, I wish I could have seen my parents more. They missed out on a lot of my childhood, and I missed out on a lot of them by them just trying to make money. This is making sense. I'm rambling now. I'm very passionate about residual income. It has really changed my life. like I said, doing the work once, paid over and over again. It's a willable business. I can will this to my child and my grandchild. Whatever I build here, they can all have it, which is awesome. I can pass it down. And what's cool about LifeVantage is they, instead of spending their money on marketing, they just choose to have people talk for them and pay them directly. So it's like owning your own business. They don't spend on billboards or commercials or anything like that. And then lastly, why network marketing? It has a sour taste in a lot of people's mouth, but honestly, it's a business. I don't know. It's the most awesome, wow, great English. It's the best business, honestly, you could be a part of. I've related this to my photography business many times, but it's much more simple. The payout's better. You get a lot more options, and you meet some of the most greatest people I've ever met in my life. But anyways, why network marketing? The times and trends are changing, and buying habits are way different. You get to work from home, like I said, whenever, or work from wherever you want. It's an additional stream of income. You get to leverage your time and money. You get residual income, and then you find like-minded people like yourself who have big dreams and goals. And I know everybody on here wants something bigger than them right now. They want something more out of their life. And then it's an easy way to own a business, which I love. It's very simple. So buying habits are different. And just think about this for a second. Amazon is the biggest retailer in the world. And guess what? They have no storefronts. Airbnb, it's the biggest hotel chain in the world. And guess what? They own no real estate. And then Uber, it's the biggest taxi service in the world, and they don't own any cars. So times are changing, guys. Like, this is nuts. I don't think anybody 20 to 40 years ago would have ever thought this was crazy. And honestly, probably people 10 years ago thought LifeVantage was crazy as well. And here we are, and it's awesome. And we're set up in such a perfect time that we're just right before momentum, and we're just set up, like, the trends are aligning, the timing is aligning, and just there's no better time. Even if you're just going to take your products, there's no better time than to start changing your health now. Even if this company went away, which I know it won't, I would continue to take these products the rest of my life. If these products ever went away, I'd do my best to try to recreate them because I think my life depends on them. Like, seriously, they're the best thing that has ever happened to me. I don't know. Sorry for being long-winded, guys. It's my first webinar in a really long time. I could talk about this stuff forever, and honestly, this was the condensed version, but there's so much I could say, and there's so many great parts. I just don't want to leave anything out, but thank the person who invited you on this call today. They really thought something special of you and just wanted to share this awesome opportunity with you. So give them a thank you, whether it's for you or not for you. It's great. There's no hard feelings. They just wanted to open their mouth and put that in your plate. Put it on your side of the field. They didn't want to look back in 10 years and be like, dang, I should have talked to them. Or, you know, they feel pretty bad if in 10 years you're like, why didn't you talk to me about this? I feel really left out and not fair about that. So just thank you guys for being on. Jamie, thanks for having me on tonight. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, and see you guys next time.